why you looking so good, girl? You behaving so rude, girl. You putting me in the mood. Rude, rude, let you know. She love you to dance, girl. You winding up the food waist, girl. You going right in the place. Rude, that she want. The way how you wine, girl, you make me tremble. That she want. The way how you push it back, girl, you roll and tumble. That she want. The way how you winding up your waist, you terrorize in the place.
Sunday, August 2nd, one stage, two crowns, and non-stop energy. Inet Party Monarch live at Carnival City. From smooth groovy vibes to pure shell-down power soca. The biggest artists, the maddest performances, the wildest energy, all in one night. Tickets are only $40. Feel the vibes, feel the energy, feel the rhythm.
Love Carnival was so badly, can't get enough. Welcome to Antigua Mass.
Hi, this is Sly the Chief Rockin' J. Join me every morning, Monday to Friday from 7 o'clock on Wtp FM 93.5. Your mornings will never sound like this again.
FM, WTP.
Temperature raging, all through my body spreading. Watch how my body sweating. It's temperature that I get, my muscles aching. Body feel dehydrated, bloopers annihilated. Large a carnival fever.
But, you know, some boy, Menace XL, right now you're locked into Carnival Fever on WTP 93.5. Ow!
Calypso, Calypso.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder are coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
Paradiso Drinking Water, located at Crabs Peninsula. We are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Fridays. We are also located on Lower All Saints Road, open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Thursdays and 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Fridays. On Saturdays, we are open from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Purchase your empty bottles and get your 5-gallon bottle refills at either of our branches. Paradiso Drinking Water.
It's Carnival time, and WTP Media Network is bringing you Feel the Rhythm live. We're live streaming straight from the ARG grounds with expert in-depth commentary and real island insight all season long. Catch us Thursday 16th, Calypso Monarch, semifinals. Friday 17th, Soca Monarch semifinals. Saturday 18th, Teenage Pageant. Sunday 19th, Junior Soca. Tuesday 21st, Queen of Carnival. Friday 31st, Calypso Monarch. Saturday 1st, Panorama. Sunday 2nd, Party Monarch. Don't miss a single beat. Join WTP for the best coverage of Antigua Carnival 2026. WTP, we the people.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using?
I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul and they're teaching real skincare science.
Wait, like a beauty school?
Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career.
That sounds serious. How do I sign up?
Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com.
All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua, the future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for today's global beauty industry. If you're passionate about skincare or looking to start a career in beauty, this is your opportunity. Registrations are now open. Visit antigua.universalskincareinstitute.com and enroll today.
When you're having your midlife and want everything go fine, there is one place in Antigua that will help you have good time. Grab all liquors, Nelson's Dockyard, and that comes cause you will see. They've got everything for occasion, life and even party. All the very best in liquors for much less than you expect. Come to Bravo Liquors for the best of time to sure to get. Rum and scotch and vodka, even wines and cigarettes. Cigars, juices, bars and liquors that we ain't finished yet. Bobby flavor, soda, soft drinks, cool and pretzels, even scotch. Bravo Liquors in Antigua is where you find it at. Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors.
Every Tuesday from 8 p.m., the Honorable E.P. Chet Green and his team delivers the information and debates without prejudice. Yes, the news that matters for you all listeners. So much more than a talk show. We take you beneath the surface. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with the Honorable E.P. Chet Green and his friends on WTPAntigua.com, WTP FM 93.5 and 93.7.
Great men are made of. It's the stuff you could miss unless you look.
For 49 years, state insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
Tune into the Med Lounge on WTP 93.5 FM every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Join Dr. Rashida Williams and her guests as they share their insights on wellness and disease management. Discover the benefits of supplements, nutraceuticals, and holistic health solutions to take control of your well-being. Don't miss the Med Lounge, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on WTP 93.5 FM. Proudly sponsored by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Welcome back to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network, and this time again, different format. What are they? Jeez. Whew. This time I gave you a different format, and the different format was simple. give you the song of the day early. The song of the day was Rude She Rude by Gravity. And yeah, everybody know that one, but me tell you, don't hear that one often. Well, if me play my hear him, some can sneak me, you know. But it is carnival, and you know it is also sports. It is sports. It is sports. Today's no regular Tuesday because the World Cup is done. But guess who is playing today? After they've officially been, I would say, eliminated from World Cup automatic qualification. Like, I'll just hope something crazy happen. West Indies. So West Indies are now about to play the 5th ODI of the series. New Zealand has already won the series after they've won 3 matches. So we're just playing a consolation game. Our lineup: Akeem August, Dustin Greaves, Casey Carty, Shea Hope, Shimon Hetmeyer, Shafin Rutherford, Matthew Ford, Gulikesh Moti, Azari Joseph, Jaden Seas, and Vittel Laws. Let's talk a bit of Vittel Laws. I mean, talented young player. I think he is pretty much. He is going to be an unplayable player in the future. Yeah, you know, have a light lamp to know that he is the mystery left arm wrist spinner that we've been waiting for. In the first match, he picked up 3 wickets for 54 runs. In the second match, he was without a wicket. The third match had 3 wickets, and then the last game he was without a wicket. I think that, again, now you scroll back to the Youth World Cup, he was very prolific in the Youth World Cup. The Australia game was the only game that I would say he really struggled. In the South Africa game, he struggled too. He went for 6 and over in the South Africa game, only picked up 1 wicket. But the thing about him is, I think he's a wicket taker. So he's going to have great days. He's going to have bad days. I think he's a wicket taker, and that's something safe to see. As I mentioned, Vittel Laws is there. I am hoping that the West Indies team, I'm hoping that, you know, there are two players that I'm very, 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 I want to see within the West Indies team. I think that they have a great future ahead of them in the West Indies team. Obviously, I'm not going to speak about Joel Andrew because we know what we are looking for with Joel Andrew. But I'm very interested in seeing Zachary Carter, especially in the white ball, especially in the T20 format of the game. Zachary Carter is somebody I'm looking forward to, and Jakeem Pollard. No, Jakeem Pollard is who I think everyone is waiting to see. He's a left arm seamer that is very, very, he work hard. He's a strong bowler. You know, they're quick bowlers and strong bowlers and aggressive. I think that Jakeem Pollard he's actually probably up next because we don't have much good left arm seamers. If Obed McCoy will have to call left arm seamer, well, Jakeem will be in the team for sure. Jakeem will be in the team if Obed McCoy is what we're calling a left arm seamer. Just picking back up from yesterday, somebody called me when I came off here. Somebody called me, and they were listening to the World Cup, you know, kind of special that I gave, and they asked, what's next for some teams? I said, obviously, for today, you can't speak. There is no planning for instance. So, for instance, the World Cup, the Olympics, in team sports, you can't really plan for these sports as much as you thought, because you look on a team like Spain, you know, Cabersi, certain players will be back. Look on France. France knows that in the next 4 years, you probably, with barring crazy injury, you probably have an Mbappe again. You might have a Dembele. So that's what it is. You know, it's definitely pretty early to say, hey, what will happen, but going into the 2030 Olympics, you can't really fully plan and say, hey, this is who is going to be here and this is who is not going to be here. I would anticipate, obviously, you probably would see Mbappe again. You definitely will see Olise again. You can see Cherokee again. You probably will see Saliba, Bakola, Dewey for sure again. Aruna Kone maybe there. I would say Euro, but as I mentioned, with 4 years ahead, somebody might jump on the scene within those 4 years. So to the person who asked me that question, I mean, fair question, but I doubt. I doubt that will happen. Anyways, you put everything together. As I mentioned yesterday, it was a really good World Cup, in my opinion, in terms of play, in terms of the teams, in terms of certain things. So I was happy to see that there are how do I say this, boy? The other day, again, there were a few, and do remember as well, Antigua and Barbuda getting ready. CSC games are around the corner. We have a few teams which have qualified. We've had a few. Beach volleyball has qualified, and as I mentioned, I will not be taking part in volleyball for at least the first half of the year. Just taking a break sometimes and things like that. But Antigua and Barbuda set for the World Cup qualifying. So that as well is something that is. We have a few persons that are going off for bodybuilding, weightlifting. So those people who I look forward to, Daniel Antonio, Nathaniel, Kevisha Nedwell, Stefano, and we have about 18 athletes. We have 18 athletes. We have CJ, Dwayne Fleming, Christopher Johnson, Jillian Dowdy, Alandra Dublin, Ellie Shaw, Tivon Benjamin, and Stefano Mitchell. Those are from swimming. From sailing, you have Tiger Tyson, Ozani Lanford, Shanoa Malone. Beach volleyball, you have Reno Sharp and Miguel Pena Lugo. Weightlifting will be Daniel Antonio, Ijani, Nathaniel, Kevisha Nedwell. Table tennis will be Stuti Kashiap. Looking forward to her. And Makai Simmons. And then the athletics team is coached by Keswin Anthony. Swimming will be Nelson Molino. Sailing by Carl James. Volleyball by Olson Joseph. And weightlifting by Duran Mead. And table tennis is Alina Edwards. The team manager will be Thomas Greenaway. Alicia Francis will be the team assistant. And Keston Daly will be the team physio. So looking forward to our CSC team. I mean, I am excited for Tiger Tyson for sure. Stuti Kashiap. I think that those two will definitely have a great showing. Obviously, you know how I feel about Ellie. I think that Ellie Shaw I think that she's an amazing talent. In weightlifting, I want to see Daniel do well. My fellow Joma brand ambassador, we're Team Joma for sure, so I want to see Daniel do well. So I'm looking forward to our team's appearance. So, I mean, again, just offer some support, if you see them, you shout them out. I always say representing the national team is bigger than most of us make it. It's always an honor to represent the national team. It's an honor to represent the national team. So that is that. Now, do I call it breaking news or just news? Oh, first, let's just call it news right now, because the Antigua Falcons have selected they have selected the other players that will join the team, the international players. How do I feel about it? I just move. I mean, I was happy to see Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali is a quality player. He had Moeen Ali is definitely a quality player that we want to see. But he was just announced. It was just announced that he will be with the with our team. I think last season, if I'm not mistaken, he was with Guyana. So good piece. He was with Guyana last season. His stats for last season. Sorry. So he was with, as I mentioned, he was with Guyana last season. He was a part of the dominant. So Guyana, you know, they're known for the likes of Imran Tahi and Gulikesh Moti at the top of at the top of their order, just putting people on the struggle. He picked up 10 wickets. Moeen Ali picked up not 10 wickets. He picked up only 3 wickets last season in 10 matches. So explains the reason that he wasn't truly re-signed. So the Falcons' overseas plans for the 2026 have been carefully structured around player availability. Moeen Ali and Kusal Pereira are fully available for the entire tournament, and I think that's a good thing. Kusal Pereira is somebody that I think that he's solid. I think Kusal, he old, mind you. This is the thing. I mean, he's what, 36, 35 or 36. He's old. He's been playing T20 recently. I think yesterday he played for who he played for yesterday. He played in the Sri Lanka Premier League yesterday. He had 20 quick, but outside of that, he's mainly a T20 player. The last time he played for Zimbabwe was not Zimbabwe, was Sri Lanka was against Zimbabwe in February. He has not played an ODI match since 2023 and neither a test match since 2021. He's been playing for a while. So you look at our team, Milind Kumar and Tejinder Singh, they will be with the team at the start of the season and only for the first 3 matches of the campaign. Shadab Khan and Sufyan Mukim will be available for 7 matches during the tournament. It's heavy spinners. As I mentioned, Moeen Ali headlines the signings as one of the white balls cricket's most experienced all-rounders. The left-handed batter and off-spinner was a part of the England 2019 World Cup team and the 2022 squad. Those are the 2 squads that won. He has been highly sought out. Yeah, he's been a highly sought-after franchise player since he stepped out from international duty. I think that the explosiveness that Kusal Pereira brings at the top of the order is something we need as well. Shadab Khan, I think, is good and strong low order, but I sometimes just think he gets it wrong. So I am not super excited about the players we brought in. I think that Jamaica as well, they won't be super excited. They have the likes of a Saim Ayub, but Barbados will be happy with the bringing back the Mr. Quinton de Kock. Chris Green, I guess with Chris Green. I think that Sri Lanka has, not Sri Lanka, St. Lucia, they have picked up their pickups were really good. Noah Ahmad, Tim Seifert, Tikshana. I think that those 3 are really, really troublemakers. That they will cause trouble for the other teams. Those 3 pickups are really solid. It's just for us to see who Trinidad and St. Kitts pick up. When we see who Trinidad and St. Kitts pick up, then we'll see. But this is the Endgame Sports Show. You're locked into WTP Media Network. We should have a guest today. I know, just checking up to see how far they are because, again, I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. You're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. This is WTP Media Network. Do remember, it's Carnival Fever. It's a Carnival season. We will be right back.
93.5 FM, WTP.
Temperature raging, all through my body spreading. Watch how my body sweating. It's temperature that I get, my muscles aching. Body feel dehydrated, pupils are dilating. Large carnival fever.
Another 71 minutes XL. Right now you're locked into Carnival Fever on WTP 93.5. Ow!
Calypso, Calypso.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder I coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
Paradiso Drinking Water. Located at Crabs Peninsula, we are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Fridays. We are also located on Lower All Saints Road, open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Thursdays and 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Fridays. On Saturdays, we are open from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Purchase your empty bottles and get your 5-gallon bottle refills at either of our branches. Paradiso Drinking Water.
It's carnival time, and WTP Media Network is bringing you Feel the Rhythm live. We're live streaming straight from the ARG grounds with expert in-depth commentary and real island insight all season long. Catch us Thursday 16th, Calypso Monarch, semifinals. Friday 17th, Soca Monarch semifinals. Saturday 18th, Teenage Pageant. Sunday 19th, Junior Soca. Tuesday 21st, Queen of Carnival. Friday 31st, Calypso Monarch. Saturday 1st, Panorama. Sunday 2nd, Party Monarch. Don't miss a single beat. Join WTP for the best coverage of Antigua Carnival 2026. WTP, we the people.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using?
I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul and they're teaching real skincare science.
Wait, like a beauty school?
Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career.
That sounds serious. How do I sign up?
Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com.
All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua, the future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for today's global beauty industry. If you're passionate about skincare or looking to start a career in beauty, this is your opportunity. Registrations are now open. Visit antigua.universalskincareinstitute.com and enroll today.
When you're having your big life and want everything go fine, there is one place in Antigua that will help you have good time. Grab all liquors, Nelson's Dockyard, and that clubs, cause you will see they've got everything for occasion, life and even party. All the very best in liquors for much less than you expect. Come to Bravo Liquors for the best of time to sure to get. Rum and scotch and vodkas, even wines and cigarettes. Cigars, juices, bars and liquors that we ain't finished yet. Party flavors, soda, soft drinks, coolers, pretzels, even scotch. Bravo Liquors in Antigua is where you find it at. Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors.
Every Tuesday from 8 p.m., the Honorable EP Chet Green and his team delivers the information and debates without prejudice. Yes, the news that matters for you all listeners. So much more than a talk show. We take you beneath the surface. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with the Honorable EP Chet Green and his friends on WTPantigua.com, WTP FM 93.5 and 93.7.
Man, I made up. It's the stuff you could miss unless you look.
For 49 years, State Insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
Tune into the Med Lounge on WTP 93.5 FM every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Join Dr. Rashida Williams and her guests as they share their insights on wellness and disease management. Discover the benefits of supplements, nutraceuticals, and holistic health solutions to take control of your well-being. Don't miss the Med Lounge, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on WTP 93.5 FM. Proudly sponsored by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Today and every Tuesday, enjoy a special discount just for you at Caribbean Cinemas. Bring your friends, family, or treat yourself to the best movies experience at a great value. Because Tuesdays are for movie lovers. Don't miss out. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready? No.
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano. Alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous.
We pull the pin and blow. Party jumping like
From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. So there's been an interview that I've never thinking for my life that me would have to. Okay, so I've been saying all my life that my family's talented in most things. Sports for sure, like education, everything, but sports. And then after me, look around, I'ma say, boy, look like the numbers start go away because before me it was obviously and this is on my mom's side. Before me it was my uncle Ranji and it was my mom because talent and he saw them and then came along my generation. My generation came along. Britney not playing sports. Dequan not playing sports. Nah, it was only me and then one day I saw a video. Straight up, I didn't know. Saw a video of a young lady playing tennis. But when her mom shared it, her mom is a person that's supportive, so she share things all over. So now pay attention that this person is who I thought it was. Because the last time I saw her was probably not sports. So, continue. And then I realize everybody is tagging her in it. I say, wait, can't be. And then I texted her, and lo and behold, she was the person. Got injured, so I couldn't do much interviews last year and so on. And last year was a solid year. But then on the weekend, I saw, was it the weekend? Last weekend, same thing. I saw a live go up. Then the live came down. Then he saw pictures of a champion. So I'm here now to introduce the latest champion in Antigua and Barbuda. Because let me do the maths. Yeah, nobody brought home any medals since this group or person. No, nobody. So introducing to the Endgame Sports Show, Miss Levi Christian, the Sagicor on the 10 Juniors tennis champion. And this tournament, before we go any further, where was this tournament held?
In Trinidad.
Okay. So, good afternoon, Levi. I realize I'm not telling nobody, my cousin.
Right.
Yeah, not telling nobody. But good afternoon, Levi.
Good afternoon, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm really excited to be on the radio.
Let me see the paper. Hold on, let me see.
What paper? No paper.
Okay, she doesn't have a paper. So, Levi, first off, right? Are we going to interview? You want me to introduce that person?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And introducing to her, Levi's mother. Hi.
Hi. The momager.
But, the momager, Carrie Ann, and for anyone who knows, she's very supportive. So don't believe. Maybe initially, she's around because her daughter is dear. But before you know it, more other kids they can probably call her mommy by now, and that is a fact. So let's start with you, Carrie Ann, first.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
You're a sport mom.
Yes, I'm a sports mom, a tennis mom. Levi also plays football and basketball, and she's also. She goes to the Post Millennial Academy, and they are the reigning cool and smooth inter-school mini girls basketball yes. champions.
Remember that too.
2026.
Yes, we remember that. So, as the mom, one of the things I can't ever say when it came to sports and academics, I had it for one side. My mom's side was like. Firm on the academic side. My father's side was firm on the athletic side. So I had that. But how do you ensure that she has that balance?
Well, from a young age, I was never into sports. I always tell people, my sister Sabia, she ran D1 track. I have brothers. They play football, golf. Levi's father plays football. We come from a sports-oriented family on all sides, but I was the one who ran my mouth. So my mom always ensured that we did school. Sabia, as I said, ran D1 track, so she always had to, she was on a scholarship, so she always had to balance academics and sportsmanship, so it just translated, it was natural. And Levi, if anyone knows her, she's a very organized and well-balanced child from since she's 4 or 5 years old. She's been very organized, and all now we just say, hey, if you want to play sports, you have to do academics first. My mom always told us that school was our job. We don't have bills to pay. School is our job. You take your job seriously, and Levi has been able to marry academics with sports very well. As I said, she's a very well-organized child, and she has maintained a 90% average since kindergarten. So she's actually going into grade 6. So that's all we do. We just emphasize that in order to play sports, she has to keep up her academics, and it's come naturally to her.
All right, so Levi now. First of all, I didn't say congratulations. Congratulations. Nice, her nice trophy.
Thank you.
Her nice trophy carry on. I think I'll keep this over the radio station. But Levi, how did it feel to win the championship?
It felt really exciting because I knew I could do it. And then when I heard my name, I walked up to get my trophy with confidence because I know I earned it.
So at any point did you see anyone when you got to the tournament? Like, you probably didn't know any of the persons that you were going to play against. Did you see anyone that you played against? Did you see them play before you played them?
No, I didn't see anyone play before. I didn't see the people that I played play before I played them.
So at no time when you started playing against them, no, you didn't feel scared of anybody?
No, I didn't.
Let's just say that for the radio. Let's just say that for the radio, man.
So just a little backstory on the Sagicor tournament. It's in its 26th year. So yeah, the Sagicor Junior Tennis Tournament brings together all children from Red Ball. So if anybody knows, Red Ball is about 4 or 5 years old to under 10. Then you have 10s, 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s. So you have juniors and seniors. And it was about maybe almost 200 kids. And they played in Tacarigua, Trinidad, in the National Racket Center, which has 12 tennis courts, 4 indoors and 8 outdoors. And when we got down there on the Thursday, it rained and rained so much, but they were able to continue because they have the courts indoors. Inside. Yes. So she was actually supposed to play a bigger age group. She was supposed to play under 12s as well, but because they did round robin, which is kind of like a knockout, they didn't want to put her in 10s and 12s so that she would have too many matches back to back. So they said, well, we have to just keep her in her age group. And she went out and executed, and she won.
So tennis, I think, there are a few sports that if anyone calls me and asks me, hey, what sport should I send my child? I would say swimming, I would say gymnastics, I would say golf, and I say tennis. I say those sports because sometimes the cost is very high. Mm-hmm. So when the cost is high, sometimes the child and the parent appreciates how high the cost is. Because, everybody can play football, so, I'm not putting in the work because when it's all said and done, if I don't get selected to play with English Harbour, I can go Cereal Farm and find a space. Mm-hmm. But in tennis, there's not, every village doesn't have a team. Mm-hmm. So I would tell these parents, if you can afford it, you try these sports. If you can't afford it, you tell your child they can't afford it, make sure they love it, then when you find out they love it, tell them, I can't afford it, only how I can afford it, if you win. Yeah. Winning brings scholarships and all that. What made you, Levi, decide, because you play basketball, you play football, your dad played football, your aunt does track. What made you decide that, hey, I want to play tennis too?
Because when I was in grade 3, my friends, they would do after school tennis, and I always saw tennis as a sport that I would want to try. And then when I saw them playing, it looked really fun and I wanted to try. And then I kept on begging my mommy and begging her until I finally got to play tennis.
So it took some begging.
Yes.
Okay, so what it was Post Millennial has a program where 2 to 3 they do extracurricular activities that they just give children music, art, the arts, and sports a little taste of all of that from 2 to 3. And so when they like it, then they can do it outside of school. And she was playing tennis for just extracurriculars, just one time a week. And then she realized she liked it, and her friends joined the PMA Tennis Academy, and she begged and begged, and I was like, Levi, it's an added cost again, other than school fee.
Kizzy, you better, man.
Right. What? Kizzy, you hear that?
Kizzy, you better, man.
Oh, yes, her aunt plays netball. Kizzy is a national netball player.
No, the family deep.
Yeah,
Isaac is the family deep when it comes to
Isaac
sports.
and Isaiah play
For
golf
sure, yeah.
and football as well. So, so that's how she started. And shout out to Williams Tennis. So after she transitioned from PMA Tennis Academy, she won the Red Ball tournament in 2024 and came first runner-up for the Orange Ball. So I don't know if people know Red Ball is like the smaller ones, and Orange Ball is full court. And I realized, wow, she's actually really good. And we sent her to Williams Tennis. Shout out to Auntie Alice and Uncle Cordell. She plays there at the Pan Am base. And that's where we have gotten the opportunities to travel. We actually went to Barbados in Easter for the 2026 Barbados Invitational Tennis Tournament, Juniors Tennis Tournament, and she won the consolation prize. And then now, Trinidad. And in October, we have a tournament in St. Vincent, and hopefully in December, a tournament in St. Lucia. So saying all that to say, I want to also shout out to EP Chet Green for sponsoring us to go to Barbados in the Easter. He was very instrumental in helping us do that. And also Paradiso Water. Thank you so much for helping us to go to Trinidad this time around. And if anyone wants to be Levi's sponsor, we are open to it. Also, shout out to Joe McCaribbean. They sponsored her outfits for Barbados.
Good people.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just putting it out there, single mom, and we need sponsorship. And as you can see, she's winning. She's trying her best. She's a really focused athlete. She has a 90% average in school, so we marry school with sports. And in order for her to get more trophies, we need money, people. So, yes. And, she's having fun. She loves the sport. And, we're just really, really proud of Levi.
I mean, generally, definitely, I'm proud too. Now, Levi, in terms of, so now the tennis. Now, what's your favorite shot?
My favorite shot is my forehand.
Better forehand than me.
Definitely, I do. I have the best forehand. Well, not really.
In your house, for sure.
Better than you.
I promise you. There's no sport you can beat me at. Not even when you reach Olympic level.
Levi, we gotta beat
Maybe
him.
not football, but definitely tennis.
Okay. You hear that? Yes, everybody, this is Levi's cousin. Adrian is actually Levi's cousin. So, yeah, the sports run deep.
It does. No. Who are your coaches?
Alice Williams and Cordell Williams.
How you like your coaches?
Yes, I do.
Let me see the paper. Lift up your hand.
No paper.
Okay, just checking. But in terms of in terms of the tennis on the island, do you follow who the tennis players on island, like in the Antiguan tennis players?
Not really.
Go ahead.
Not really, because I only see tennis when it pops up on TV, and then I sometimes pay attention to the names of the players, but they're kind of hard to remember.
And that, just switching away from you for a second, that tends to be the problem with youth sports. With youth sports in Antigua, because you're able to see the Serenas or the Cristianos or the Kobe's or the LeBrons. You see them, it's easier for you to always see them, understand who they are. And then we as the senior athletes, we don't lend our hand enough to the young players. Because sometimes there is a problem that with coaches love to take full ownership. So coaches will say to players, hey, now listen to nothing that other person says. Let me tell you this, no. You are not going to be that player. Hear me? You are not going to be the player that learn to take everything and then you know what makes sense. Although you're young, you know what makes sense. So you know if this person is telling you, if somebody on the side tells you, hey, try this, you don't just completely dismiss it. You have the conversation with your coach and you learn. And trust me, Levi, with a 90 average, it means that you have something that many players don't have. All the players think that it's with the sport. It's with the ball, the racket, the shoes. Smart players tend to do well because when you can read and you can write and you can problem solve, it helps you. Because I know you're probably in the final, when you're probably in the game and then something happens and you wonder why it happened, but then you figure it out quick and move on. Now, right now, you're the young tennis ambassador for WTP Media Network. Yeah, that's what we do.
Definitely.
If you are, we have a summer camp going on right now. If you're supposed to present to these kids why they should play tennis, what would you say?
I would say that you should play tennis because if you know that you're willing to try and you're willing to put in the effort and that's you, then tennis is for you.
So it's a hard sport?
It's not a hard sport.
That is why you can't beat me. Because it's not a hard sport.
It's just the mental.
Yes, it's tennis is a lot mental as it is physical, and she's growing. Levi is 10, but she's 5 feet. So she's growing. She has to strengthen her body, her hands, her legs, but it's also very mental. When she first started playing, if she would ever lose, she would cry because she's very competitive. I'm a very competitive person.
Me too, cry.
Right?
No.
But, you know, with working with Auntie Alice and Uncle Cardell, they really teach a lesson. Especially with tournaments, we have to literally collect tournaments because tournaments is like experience. It's to, you know, experience different players, different positions, how they set up on the court and, you know, how they execute such and such shots. So, like, when we were at the tournament, it was 9 days long, and she wasn't just playing and then going outside and playing with the friends she met. She was sitting down and she was watching matches and she was watching doubles play and stuff like that. So it's a very mental game. One doubles match, she, her and her doubles partner played for 3 hours. So she has to be mentally strong, but also physically strong. Yeah, 3 hours.
That's why you can't beat me, because me and my doubles partner, we don't play for 3 hours. Maybe I might lose, but we don't play for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's why she's better, because she played for 3 hours, right, Levi?
Definitely.
You have a favorite tennis player? Adrian Constant.
No. Who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite tennis player?
My favorite tennis player is Coco Gauff because she really inspires the young tennis athletes to where you can get by playing the tennis and by focusing. She's my favorite young tennis player, but my favorite of all time is Serena Williams.
The GOAT, the greatest.
For sure. You say you play doubles as well. Which one do you prefer, singles or doubles?
I prefer singles.
I prefer doubles because from partners do all the work.
No, she just actually started playing doubles. So they just started. This is the first time she competed in doubles, and doubles it's a very mentally tough game. Singles is tough, but doubles is even more tough because you have to sync What? Who's that? Let me see. Kouiza! Hi, Kouiz. Look, Auntie Weezy.
Hi.
Who else? Oh, just Kouiza. Oh, Shakel. Woo! Say hi, Shakel.
Hi, Shakel. Hi to Zion.
And that's supposed to be Isaac above.
Isaac. Oh, yes. Kwenga.
But
Uncle Isaac.
Hi, Uncle Isaac.
so no, you said Coco Golf is your favorite young player. Serena is your favorite.
Yeah.
What surface were they on?
The indoors is I don't know what indoors is. Like outdoors is the regular tennis surface, not grass, not clay.
Okay.
But indoors it was different, right? It was kind of different.
They played outside.
No, but inside was what?
Oh, yeah.
Probably the same.
Yeah, probably the same. Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not the. Oh, sorry, we're not the professionals.
It's way hotter than outside.
Well, definitely, yeah. It was a different experience. That was her first time playing indoors, and I even one day we were waiting to go home, and I was just knocking a ball with her, and the indoors court felt like a stage. So it was the lights are there, and there's no breeze, and it was very different. All these children have to go through,
You get nervous before you play?
Yes, a little bit.
Yes.
I always say I still get I've been playing volleyball at a high level for years, and I still get nervous when I play in the club league because there's so many variables. You can control yes, but you don't know you don't know what's happening on the other side. You don't know if the referee today is going to do how the umpire is going to call the game. But the key thing I would tell everybody is I become comfortable when the game starts because we practice.
Oh, Auntie Lenore.
Hi, Auntie
And
Lenore. Hi, all the way from Dominica and Anguilla.
Yeah, so so when you practice, that's why they always say train hard, play easy. So the harder you practice, the easier the game becomes. There's nothing that when you go into a game, if you train hard, you'll never see anything new. So I always say, there's that. But now to the carry on, and this let me look in your face here, because Levi is going into grade 6.
Yes.
And in Antigua and Barbuda, we have a problem, and I call it a problem. When children go into grade 6 or into 5th form, parents tend to stop them from the sport because they need to study, they need to do this.
Let me tell you, you don't have to go on.
I always tell people when I went to university, my coach did not care what the teachers say, and the teachers did not care what the coach had to say. The teacher needed their work, the coach needed their practice.
Yes.
So please, I understand like crunch time. We all know what crunch time is when it comes to exam. But me no want to hear that Levi is not playing because she have exam 3 months from now.
No. I can cut you there already. So as you guys know, it's very competitive in Antigua with the grade 6ers and who's on the top 100 and who's level 1 and all that, which is fine and dandy, which we try to emphasize academics. However, Levi has stated to me that she wants to play tennis professionally as young as she is. So what I have to do is support that. I already told the school that my child plays a competitive sport, and with grade 6, they do after classes Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Now, Levi trains 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I already set up our schedule in our minds. I already spoke to Levi, I already spoke to the school that she would be going to after lessons twice a week and tennis 3 times a week. So the only thing cut down is just one day for tennis. So 3 days a week for tennis, 2 days after class. And that, I think, we have inspiration from Isabel Nicholas, who is a competitive swimmer, and Tristan Nicholas, who are competitive swimmers. And the teacher actually mentioned that Tristan and Isabel swim competitively, and they never stopped during grade 6 national assessment. So It's just about time management and knowing what we want and what we want to get from the sport. And from September to July is 8 months. There's no way she can compete in a sport and not play for 8 months. So that's not gonna happen.
And that's true. Now, Levi, last question, because we're about to end. We went over time, but the person that's on next, he ain't going. He can't really tell how to do it. Right now, has strength in numbers.
Yes.
But Levi, now we mentioned at the start of the show, the family full of sports. Who do you think is the best athlete? Well, besides me.
Oh my gosh.
Besides me. Besides me. Who do you think is the best athlete?
In the family?
We can count Sabina in her nice days. You really won't know. If you think so, just say yes. If you think so, just say yes, Sabina.
You're the best.
Me, and then in second would be my auntie, and then in third is my
Which one are your
uncles.
auntie? Which one are your aunts?
Auntie Sabi.
And then which one are your uncles? She and her uncles always at war, okay? She love her Uncle Isaiah, but her and her Uncle Isaac. See? Her Uncle Isaac and her are locked in.
My friend Sugar boy, you're outside, boy.
Sugar, who's that?
Kizzy boy. Sugar, you're outside. You're out.
Oh, Auntie Kizzy, yeah, in first place with Auntie Sabi, definitely.
Oh, she have Sherez. Sherez used to run track. Listen, it's deep.
I mean, it generally, just like in singing, once in the bloodline,
That's
but
it.
again, we want to congratulate you. That's here, our WTP. We'd like to congratulate you. Again, the future is very important when it comes to sports. Always willing to see that person who is going to take us over the line in the international tournaments. We're very good nationally and regionally, beat up some people and so, but when we go to the continental tournaments, the Pan Ams, the CACs and so on, that's where we struggle. And I think we struggle there because the normal rule is everybody's good at 5, 6, 7, 5 to 10 to 12. Everybody's good there. But when you reach ages 13, 14, 15, now the training starts to differ. High school, middle school gets in the way. People start to struggle. So we here would like to wish you all the best. But before you go, is there anything else you want to say? Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank my coaches again, and I want to thank my mommy especially because she supported me during this time, and I would like to give a special shout out to all my sponsors and my family for being there for me during this time.
Okay. Right. I just want to shout out again Paradiso Water, who's our sponsor for this tournament. I want to shout out Shakia Elvin, who is an ex-tennis player, Reva Armstrong as well, from a tennis family, supports us all the time. Words of encouragement, a little token, Tracy Benjamin, her fairy godmother, Auntie Lenore, all my siblings, my
Don't forget
mom.
Auntie P.
Auntie P and my mom, she's in studio, Grandma Karen is never too far.
Never too far.
And CJ is right here as well. And just, I can't stress this enough. The support is great, but funds,
yes.
corporate Antigua, we need it because tennis is a very expensive sport. And in order for her to push to, her best potential, we need to literally collect tournaments on our belt like Infinity Stones. And so October, Vincy, December, St. Lucia. There are always tournaments all over the region, and we just want to urge everybody to support Levi. She's a bright child, not just because she's my child. She has a really bright future, I feel like, in tennis and in life, and we just want to thank you.
All right, so there you have it. The Sagicor Under 10,
the Sagicor Junior Under 10 Girls
Junior
Champion.
Under 10 Girls Champion. Levi, Christian in the building, again, very, and you see, this side of the country just breathe at least. Listen,
that's true.
You have all the prerequisites.
Yeah, because here going back, you remember Packer from and Homer,
Yep.
all that from football and cricket, English Harbour.
So, so you come from a sporting village for sure. So it's just natural. But again, I would like to say that the same to corporate Antigua, even because again we always sit down and say, hey, the government. It's not that easy, especially when the real rule is the NOC should only sponsor the persons that are going on Olympic pace. And so if you can't do that, you have to just don't be afraid, people. As I mentioned, Joma you're sponsored by Joma there. I'm one of the ambassadors there. Shout out to George. One thing about George. Yep. It's not even only about getting his brand out. It's getting, things out. But again, appreciate you for coming. This is like your home now. Anything you feel, anytime we just don't be afraid.
So you're going to see me here a lot more.
Okay.
Because you're going to win a lot more.
Yes. The next Coco Golf in the house.
Hey, okay. You heard it here.
So that was my great cousin. We can call she, well, when I say great cousin, people, I don't mean like that. I mean she's great and she's my cousin. Yes. But you do remember West Indies currently is playing against New Zealand in a game that no matter at all because West Indies this is the 5th game and they're now at 42-1. This is the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. Stay tuned. Coming up next is the handsome gorilla. Yes, Pastor Kavasi is in the building. So we will see you tomorrow. And do remember that WTP Media Network goes live tonight for the Queen of Carnival competition. So, hey, it is Carnival Fever. My name is Adrian Constant, and we will be seeing you tomorrow at 2, same time.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Sunday, August 2nd, 1 stage, 2 crowns, and non-stop energy. Inet Party Monarch live at Carnival City. From smooth groovy vibes to pure shell-down power soca. The biggest artists, the maddest performances, the wildest energy, all in one night. Tickets are only $40. Feel the vibes, feel the energy, feel the rhythm.
Love Carnival so badly, can't get enough. Welcome to Antigua Mass.
Hi, this is Sly the Chief Rockin' J. Join me every morning, Monday to Friday from 7 o'clock on WTP FM 93.5. Your mornings will never sound like this again.
FM, WTP.
Temperature raging, all through my body sweating. Watch how my body sweating. It's temperature that I get, my muscles aching. Body feel dehydrated, pupils annihilated. Large carnival fever.
You know, some boy, man, it's XL.